Hi, this is my personal reflection on whether badging has a place in the new school. And I definitely think that there is a place for badging in the new school as long as it is done with fidelity and that everyone involved has a clear understanding of how badges can be used. So badges can let students know more clearly the skills that they gain and what achievements they have mastered, and it's another way for them to let the world know what they have done. And it's going to be really important that all of the teachers in our new school have a clear understanding of how to actually implement badging. So they need to make sure that they've decided what kind of criteria is needed in order to earn the badges. They need to be able to determine how many badges are going to be available. And is there a leveling system in place within the badging system? The goals and the objectives need to be clearly defined, and the educator needs to be able to explain where the badges fit into that specific plan. And then they need to also be able to decide how can the students prove that they have earned the badge. So what evidence is the teacher going to collect to make sure that the badge has officially been earned? Along with badging, or even talking about games and simulations, there is a huge buy-in factor that needs to happen in order for this to be successful in our school. All the stakeholders need to be on board and need to have a clear understanding of the purpose behind badges or games or simulation or whatever technology we are trying to implement into our classroom and into our school. Parents, students, teachers, and the administration all need to have that buy-in and all needs to be on board. Not everyone is going to be familiar with the benefits behind badges and games and simulations, so it's going to be really important that we are clear on the goals and objectives, and those are shared with everybody. Another thing that kind of stood out for me over this past week looking at all of the materials is along with badging and games and simulation is the amount of time management and just time in general it's going to take to get our school up and running and really integrating technology, games, simulations, and badges into our classroom. It's got to start with administration. They can't just throw technology at teachers, but they need to support them and as they integrate the new skills into the classroom, because if that's not done, if there's no support on the teacher's end, it's not going to work. And then the teacher's responsibility is making sure that they are spending considerable amount of time becoming familiar with the badging programs and the games and the simulations to make it successful. And if they don't do that, learning is not going to happen, and the games and simulations and badges are all going to be fun play, and there's going to be little to no educational purpose in any of these activities, and that's what we're hoping does not happen. So time becomes a huge factor. So those are my thoughts on this week about badging in the new school and also incorporating games and simulations. Thanks for watching.